Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 15 of Direwolf20's FTB Retro Series. I'm getting ready to do some more stuff. I think I'm going to try, and we kind of looked at this last episode a little bit, I think it might be a good idea to get some different colors of the rainbow going on. That should be cool for now. And we can try painting a little bit. Boom. You and orange. That should be cool. I think that should be fine, right? And then we'll hang on to some of these extras. I should probably have like a chest specifically dedicated to some more stuff, but we'll get to that. So what I'm thinking is, last episode we were working on this, right? And we said we could just probably paint different colors, different things, and that should be fine. I think that's gonna work out for us here. I wouldn't mind another cover, maybe. And I thought I had one on me, but I don't, so my bad. So let's get... I would like a stone cover, actually, because that's what I've been using. Cool. And then we're going to talk about other stuff in a minute. So yeah, basically what I was looking to do was to get the timing right on this. And I think what I can probably do is, so this is a filter on blue. So I'm just gonna put like 3 more filters on this thing. So I could have, for example, a filter here. You're gonna be 1 bowl. You're gonna be 1 bowl on orange. Okay, and we'll paint this guy orange. Cool. And then what we'll probably have is you, and you can be red. And we'll paint this guy red. Oh, not this guy red. You know what I mean? It's a close one, right? And obviously I could do this different ways, but I'm just kind of playing around with this a little bit and trying to get the best format. So 2, I think it's going to be, I need a little bit more than 2. Let's get 4 of you, 2 of you. And we want these to all be redstone focused, right? So 16 of these. And that should be cool. And we'll see how crazy of a design this turns out to be. So which one haven't I used yet? Yellow, right? One of these. How's this sound? Reasonable? So it's just a matter of painting you yellow. And you're still blue, and then activating the timer. So this should actually work pretty well. It's gonna be some crazy shenanigans, but it should actually work. What do you think? Is it working? I feel like it is. We're getting lots of bowls in here, which is good. So like all the stuff is going where it should be going, right? So we're getting that. That's cool, right? That's cool. Nice. I think we're in good shape here. Obviously, we had a few more bowls go out than we intended. Well, no, I think I had them filled up from before or something. That must be what happened, but it's all cool. Is this working pretty well then? I think so. Oh, we backstuffed something. What broke? What did I break? You're a deployer. You should be white. You should be white. These should all be pulling out. What's the problem? Thought we'd be pretty close to having this functional. And I did something wrong, though. Why are you backstuffed? You know what's a good way to test backstuffedness? And what's backstuffed? Just pop a chest down. Copious amounts of these are popping out. Wow, that's a lot of bowls. It's a real lot of bowls. Because you should be just filtering 1 bowl per tick, right? Alright, spider, please. Problem with the dark room. Okay? Okay, spiders. Let's be done with this now. Alright, now let's see if I can figure out what I did wrong here. Give me a minute. I'm gonna just think this through for a sec. Alright, we're just gonna try turning this on real fast and see what happens. So every pole should be fine, right? And then we should come to a balancing point. So you're cool. You're staying pretty well balanced. You're staying pretty well balanced, and you're staying pretty well balanced, right? Yeah, I think we're good now. You know what I'm gonna do is take out some of these. Why are you getting so many? Orange, you a problem? And blue? Why do you seem like you're getting more than you're should be getting? Be right back. So here's a cover that I missed, and as a result, things were going into the filter, and I think that was breaking things. So that would explain potentially what my problem is. I think that's the only filter I missed, or cover I missed. So let's see if we activate this one. So right now my testing is that I've got 32 bowls in each of these. And what should happen is 1 single redstone pulse, which I wouldn't mind having a lever for. Never have levers on me when I need them. That's what happens in this. That's what always happens, is Dyer just doesn't have a lever when he needs one. So 1 signal redstone pulse, which I'll put here, should send 1 bowl to everything. And 1 white guy comes out of everything, so that's cool. Perfect. So everybody should be at 32 now. Once this one gets over here, which it takes a little bit, but that's fine. I'm considering putting this blue thing up top here, but we'll see. Just so it can loop around a little bit easier. And so it looks good. Alright guys, well, good news. I think it's working. Nice. I figured out my one derp is that I didn't cover this thing, so, but now everything's flowing pretty well. So it's a little bit over-engineered, but I think it's pretty cool too. Like, it totally works, right? We're getting bowls at the same rate that we're using them. So like every time the redstone pulse happens, it pulls 1 empty bowl out of here and it sends it into the deployer. The deployer deploys 1 empty bowl and turns it into 1 mushroom stew bowl. And on the same redstone pulse, the filter pulls out 1 mushroom stew bowl. So long story short, everything is perfectly timed, right? One redstone pulse does every action. And we've got filters for orange, red, and yellow. Cool. So the same thing is occurring on these guys. The initial bowl will go in here and get converted into, you know, these bowls. And then excess overflows into here. And we're doing pretty darn good on this. Like, we've got 2 stacks of diamonds right now, which is crazy. I'm pretty sure I taught this thing how to make eggs, by the way. Picked one up from one of the chickens over there. Yeah, it already knows how to make it, so that's cool. Also, in terms of crazy amounts of EMC, you ready for a crazy amount of EMC? I'm ready for a crazy amount of EMC. What's up, 204,000? Thank you, Mark III Relay. That's awesome. I think what I'd like to do is make a Klein star. Wouldn't that be cool? So I think 4 of these give me the Klein star Zwei. Zwei? Zwei. I think it's Zwei. So let's see if I can get some. I'm just going to grab a stack of diamonds. Do you hear what I just said? I'm just going to grab a stack of diamonds. And let's get some more Klein stars, shall we? So we need like 1, 2, 3 of these, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 should give me a Klein star Zwei. Cool. Now, I don't know. What I'm going to do is just to make sure we don't lose any EMC, is drain this completely. I don't know if it transfers its EMC value to the resultant star, and it didn't look like it did. So now we've got this bad boy, which learned. Nice. So he just absorbed the 24,000 that was in there. How much in total can you hold? Well, let's see. Whoosh. 200,000-ish? Sounds about right. Nice. Look at that, dude. Now we're getting somewhere. So what I wouldn't mind doing is grabbing... So I can make an energy collector, a couple more of these. So I think what I should do is make 3 more of these. And this will just pretty much increase the speed at which we're energy collecting, right? I could also get some glowstone. So let's put away these paintbrushes. Let's actually also grab some gold. And some iron. Don't lose your new Klein star now. Derpy Dyer. And we'll put the paintbrushes in here. How's that sound? All this stuff can go. That should be good for now, right? Yeah, that sounds cool. So we can throw this dude in there. And he can get some glowstone to make sure that he runs consistently. And this is like the basic foundation for a flower. Now, in the center here, we've got the Mark III relay, which is getting EMC from this one, this one, this one, and this one. To finalize the flower, we would usually put another collector right here in this block space, and then access it from the bottom. So what I think I'll probably do at some point is move this setup. But for now, we're getting lots of EMC really fast, which is always great. I definitely appreciate that. And over here, we're getting lots of EMC. So, not bad, dude. Not bad at all. Look how quickly we're generating diamonds. It's awesome. It really is kind of awesome. Maybe I want to get, like, a fully fledged flower. Would that be coolness? I'm thinking I might. Let's come back. So let's consider... So we've got 4 thus far. Let's first get another one of these, right? So yoink, that's a lot of EMC. Boom, that's a 4th, right? So that's 4 energy collectors plus a 5th. There's 6 sides to a block. So I'm thinking I'll access the relay from the bottom. So let's turn one at a time these guys into dark matters if we can. That's pretty darn close. So that's 3 dark matter relays and 2 regular energy collectors. So that's good. Maybe like right here next to my bed. A little bit up in the air, if you will. Now technically, by the way, I'm pretty sure this thing gives off a light level of like max. So by putting that there, we are getting EMC income, right? That's the same as if it were here, right? Seems about the same speed. So if I wanted to, I could have a 6th relay underneath, and they would all run. And I could just break that relay or set it up with some kind of automation thing to access this whenever I wanted to. But for now, I think we're cool. And we'll also want to... get a few of these. Does that sound neat? So we'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is your basic EMC flower. Okay, I don't know why that guy decided to be a nuisance, but it's all good. So then, this guy should all be running, right? So everybody's cool? Nice. And you're generating lots of EMC. So, we almost have like half a diamond. That's pretty nuts. Yoink. That's a pretty decent amount of EMC that we're getting. And these can all be upgraded even further once we get more EMC. And we almost have another stack of diamonds over here. How crazy is that? Man, That is cool. So between the mushroom soup farm and the dark room that we've got going on, EMC-wise, we're doing pretty good. Oh, it's raining, so that's cool. And it's snowing over here because it snows. That's what happens in this biome. So I think we should start working towards quests now. That should be my next goal. I remember the redstone crest was just like a little bit silly. There's just a lot of stuff you need to get. Advanced machines is done. Gated logic. The rings and items of power are a couple options that we could go with. But I mean, we're starting to get to the point where EMC income is getting a little awesome. I think we're still not like a ton, but let's take a look at what some of these things are. So these are what? Things that make you go boom? That doesn't sound too bad. What's needed for a nuclear reactor? That doesn't seem too bad. Combustion engine, Nova catalyst, reactor chamber, nuke, nuclear reactor, nukes, huh? I think that's a hidden recipe, and I'm almost sure that requires uranium, which we don't have yet. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that we cannot currently complete the quest, things that make you go boom. Let's sleep through this rain. As much as I love the sound of the rain in Minecraft, you guys may not. And we don't have the rain muffler. That's an item that did not exist in this time. Blood, sweat, and tears. So that's a bunch of potions. That's probably not too bad. I do have blaze powder, so I can probably get most of these. Do I have nether wart? I don't think I have nether wart. If I don't have nether wart, I can't do stuff, right? Yeah, I think that's true that I don't yet have nether wart or access to nether wart. So that one's not going to be good. That looks complete. Over here we have items of power. These don't look too crazy. Maybe I'll do items of power. Does that sound good? Screenshot. Yeah. And everybody's like, oh, Dyer, you recorded this on the 7th? My backlog is not that large. It really isn't. I think you guys will be seeing this, what, on the 11th or 12th? So it's only a few episodes backlogged. But that's a thing that I do because I need to. Alright, cool. So let's bring that up and see what we can make. Oh, I'm starting to regret this decision. Body stone and soul stone both require red matter. 2 of each. So we need like 1,000,000 EMC. That's what the soul stone is 1,000,000 EMC. And that's just for the first 2. Vulcanite amulet? This thing makes lava, if I remember. That's not too bad. Life stone. I don't even remember what these items do, to be honest with you. Apparently that's a combination of body and mind. I think one was like an experience store. Catalytic lens. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. So most of these aren't too bad. Watch of flowing time. Not terrible. Not cheap, mind you. The Mind Stone is also... That one might be the experience one. This isn't too bad, I'm sure. And the Mercurial Eye. That's maybe one... Yeah. So that might not be the route I want to go. Just kind of cataloging what quest I might want to work on currently based on our current income. This stuff requires blue power items like Nicolite, which I don't currently have. Gated logic. This is probably doable at this point. It's just going to be a lot of time and effort. I should probably, if I was being smart, start working towards this, to be honest with you. But I just want to take a look at what other quests there are. So this one's done. We already looked down here for the most part, right? What's this? The rings. I could consider this. Ring of Arcana. Yeah, that's a lot of red matter. Doot, 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 doot. That one's complete. This requires an HV solar array, which, that sounds awful. Solar panel, high voltage solar array is... We're going to definitely need an auto crafting system to make this happen. I should work on a logistics pipes auto crafting system. That's what I should work on, to be totally honest with you guys. These are the combustion things, which I said I'm pretty sure a nuke I can't do right now. Up here, I'll use refractory capsules. I'm pretty sure I can't do that right now. Power Ranger. Suits are uncharged. Near depleted uranium cell. Yeah, I don't have uranium yet. So I think my options right now are basically a couple quests that require huge amounts of EMC, which I'm working towards huge amounts of EMC. Like, in the time that I was investigating this, I got 36,000, which is a lot, really, if you think about it, EMC. That's a pretty significant amount. And I also probably got a large number of diamonds. Yeah, not bad. Close to a stack of diamonds in the time that I recorded that segment. So that's pretty cool. Neat. So I'm thinking... So it's probably gated logic would be the next course of action. And while that's running, I can also simultaneously collect large amounts of EMC. I think it would be smart of me to upgrade these guys to Mark III collectors. And once I've done that, I'll start saving my red matter, and that would be cool. So let's kick off some of the things we'll get, and we'll also work towards whatchamacallit, the thing that I wanted to do. So we're going to need request logistics pipes, which is not too bad. It's a good amount of gold, but it could just do redstone chipset. Gold and gates. I'm not sure that the recipe for that's in, but I'm pretty sure it needs pipe wire, doesn't it? I need a combination of 3 of these, I want to say, to get the gold. So I need a stack of those. So what I should start working towards is a stack of gold and a stack of redstone. And that'll get me what I need. So let's get a stack of gold out of you. Look at that, I just burned all that EMC that I have. Wow, I literally had exactly enough EMC. I mean, not exactly enough. There's 257 left. But considering I had like 130-something thousand, and now there's like 200, like that is pretty hilarious to me. And we're going to start this thing processing. Nice. So you guys are cool. Do you stay blue? Do we have enough power for all this? What I think I'm going to do is like just forget these farms right now, because they're not helping me as much as anything else I'm doing. So it's nice to have, and I will probably use them again in the future. But as it stands right now, they're kind of a waste. But that's okay. They served their purpose. How are you doing, by the way? Here's what I'm going to do. You ready? Check this coolness out. Just to make sure that we don't have any issues, I'm just going to grab a stack of diamonds, because I can. I think half a stack would be good to put in here. Nice. That is totally awesome. I think I just ran out of EMC in my star, by the way. So we're going to go remedy that with the other half a stack of diamonds that I have. Nice. Beautiful. And you can go back in there. Alright, so those guys are cool. Maybe I want to make... I mean, that should just go, right? How are we progressing? We've got a few things in here. The other thing I'm going to need a lot of are quicksort modules. So that's not terrible. It does use a lot of diamonds unless... I need 64 of those. So that would be 4 stacks of diamonds if I went this route. It would be 4 diamonds if I went this route, but this would take a lot of time. But I also need diamond and gates. I need 64 of those, right? So that's going to be this guy, diamond and gates. So I'll need a stack of diamonds and a stack of redstone to convert. I would like to speed this up a little bit if I can. And that's 4 more lasers. Let's see how my power gen handles that. And if it doesn't handle it well, I might bump up some things. So 1, 2, 3, 4. As long as this like stays blue. See, it didn't really, but it might. Okay, yeah, it did. It went back to blue. Nice. Well, that's kind of cool. See if I can get a few more. What is the MJ per tick usage on these? I wish it was listed in game, because I have to go look it up. I don't remember off the top of my head. Let's get 4 more. That sound fair? Doot, 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 doot. Nice. And some more power pipes. And remember, we're trying to avoid the power looping. So that might be a quick dip in power while they charge up, but if they all go back to blue, then we're cool. If they don't, it's probably still better than them all being blue, to be honest with you. Yeah, see, we're hitting a little bit of a power breach right now. So I could, in theory, just have another line of these. That might not be a bad idea. Just because I know we're gonna need the power, right? Like so far we've created we just created 3 golds, and we need a stack of diamonds too. So maybe another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 biogas engines. All right, that should be cool. And then we're going to need some more of you. So we're gonna need more wooden dudes with more redstone. I think I've got redstone handy nearby. Yeah, enough. Oh, that's right, I took this off. I gotta remember that I have to keep this on my hotbar. So many mods nowadays don't require that in the hotbar that it's kind of hard to remember that that's a requirement back now. Back in the 1.2.5 days. Let's get like 2 stacks of wood just to hang on to. That should be cool, right? We'll get like 16 of these. That should be more than enough. And you can have this. So that should be good. I think that'll be cool, right? So basically, I'm going to want to move you. We'll do that. Beautiful. And then power these guys up. I could have sworn there was a way to like stop pipes from connecting to each other, but I'm just having a lot of trouble remembering if there really is a way or if I'm making that up. And in the meantime, 50,000 EMC. Look, that is awesome. Every time I just need a little bit more EMC, it's just sitting here ready for me. Gotta love it. Plus the diamonds that are being made over there. Diamonds for days. Okay, so you can go in there. Sweet. And then it's just a matter of connecting this. Boom. You guys should start kicking up some power. Nice. There it goes. And then these guys should turn blue. And now I'm thinking I might have enough that I can do 1 more set of lasers. 4 more, I think. So we'll get 8 of you. Get rid of the buckets. Focus the redstone. Just to have enough. You know what, I could probably use a little bit more obsidian. Project table's coming in handy. Boom. And you guys should have no problem handling that. Nice. That is cool. Gotta say, that's pretty good. All right, so that shouldn't be a problem, right? In theory, I can probably drop the diamond chipsets that I need, the recipe for the diamond chipsets at least, which is a stack of diamonds and a stack of redstone, and it shouldn't be a problem. So we'll just focus energy here, or fuel. And then, as long as it's not instructed to make redstone chipsets, this can just run. So this will run in the background, probably for the next few episodes, I would imagine. And then we'll be in good shape. Cool. You're doing just fine in terms of wheat, though I think we're getting close to running out. Well, no, I think we're good. We're cool. Yeah, we're definitely cool. Nice. All right. So you're producing all the biogas that you need. You're actually keeping up pretty well. It looks like we're doing a good job of keeping up with biogas at that. All right, let's come back in a minute. So by the way, there's one thing that I didn't tell you guys. I had to bump this timer interval up to 0.45 in order for this to keep up with the amount of items we're getting. It's pretty crazy, but 0.45 seems to be like the perfect number for me, or pretty close to it. You'll notice that it's like just barely keeping up. Yeah, now we're going. Cool. So it's doing a good enough job keeping up. Almost just barely, right? At 0.45. If it's at 0.4, which everything else can handle, it's actually just a little bit too fast, and this chest starts filling up slowly with items. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. All right, so recapping where we're at and what we've done. We have now a really powerful one of these dudes. I wouldn't mind seeing if I could bump up a few more dark matters. Can I get these all upgraded dark matter before we wrap up this episode? What do you guys think? I think that's well within reason. So let's snag these guys. Okay. I want to make sure a dark matter one is on top. Or should I put a red matter one up there? Do I have enough stuff for red matter? I do. Nice. Okay, let's do that. So I want the top one to be red matter. Cool. So that one I don't have to ever move again. Nice. Okay. I'm just waiting for one of these to fall into the void, and then you guys all laugh at me. So you can become a dark matter, and not quite with the dark matter, right? Yeah, I think we've got a little bit of a ways to go before you'll be ready for me. Yoink. Maybe the diamonds that are over here? I mean, we do have a lot, so that actually might work. Yeah, nice. Okay. So that's 4 dark matters. So we've got a red and 4 darks. That's pretty nuts. All right, so to do 4 more red matter collectors around the red matter Mark III relay, and we should be in really good shape. Then we can make more of them if we wanted to, and start automating from there even, which is awesome. Then what else do we want to do? So this is cruising. We're actually doing pretty good speed right now, and it shouldn't take too long. I'm just going to real quick briefly look at what else. Apiarist pipe? Oh, we need Apiarist pipe, huh? That needs propolis. Where do I get bees from? That's a question. I didn't realize that I need the Apiarist pipe. Well, it's fine. Oh, we need a diamond ore gate. We need 64 diamond ore gates and 64 gold ore gates. So, remember the stack of these? I need 2 stacks of these, to be totally honest with you. And then chassis pipe Mark V, which I'm pretty sure... Oh. Oh. That's a lot of diamonds. I didn't really look at everything that I needed for that quest, and it's a little bit more than I thought. So that's craziness. I don't even know where I'm at right now with what I should go for next. I'm gonna kind of look a little bit more at the monument, and either way, this still needs to be produced. It's just we need to make more than we thought. And completing that quest, I think we're a little further away from than I expected. But anyway, we're gonna wrap up here. So Direwolf20 signing off. Really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Our EMC income is coming along nicely. We're up to 15 diamonds in this chest, and we're up to... Look at that. We've almost, like, we literally made 2 diamonds in, like, what, a minute? Like, that's Awesome. That's 2 diamonds worth of EMC that I just made. Pretty crazy. All right, guys. Darryl20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. And as always, take it easy.